What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Kyla Chase. I'm back with another video. In today's video, I actually had no plans on recording. I was on TikTok live and a girl, she came on there and she was like, oh, you know, my family, they like trying to pressure me to get married and all this other shit. Or, you know, they asking questions like, oh, why aren't you married? And it's like, you know, shit like that. Like, that shit is annoying. You get what I'm saying? And I was talking and I'm like, you know what? Let me turn this into a video, because I feel like a lot of younger women that's like 20 through like 25 go through the same thing, if not something similar. You get what I'm saying? So I feel like I need to talk about it because, yeah, let's just talk about it. So let's just get right into the video. This may trigger some people. I don't care. I stopped talking to a family member because of my last video that I did about this topic. But it was a different reason. Like, dude, he wasn't even there for the conversation and he tried to justify what somebody else said. And it's like, I don't respect you if you do that shit. Like, you weren't even there for the conversation. You wasn't there for how she said it. But you gonna try to justify what she said when you don't even know what the hell she said because you weren't there for a conversation. Don't speak on shit you don't know about. You know what I'm saying? Don't speak on shit you wasn't even there for. You get what I'm saying? Because if somebody tells me, oh, hey, Kyla, you know, somebody said, if somebody tries to tell me something that somebody else said, I can't be like, oh, well, they didn't mean it like that. They gonna look at me like, how the fuck do you know? You wasn't even there for the conversation. Oh, well, I just know she didn't mean it like that. What? That sounds dumb. Anyway, so let's just get right into the video. So, a while back, I did a video about women. It was like a rant. Women over 35 are desperate and you want to be married. Shit like that. Blah, 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 blah. We gonna touch more on that. We gonna touch more on that topic because, I feel like the older generation is confused. Yeah, I feel like the older generation is confused, and I really want to talk about that today. So let's just get right into the video. Okay, so starting off, I didn't write this video, may be all over the place because I didn't write no notes down. We just going into the paint. You get what I'm saying? So I feel like y'all be confused because it's like, first of all, when I was growing up, when I was a child, if I talked to a boy, I was fast, or I was being too grown, or, you know, I was trying to get pregnant. These are some things that my grandmother and my mother would literally say to me, and you know, I was taught to stay away from boys, basically. And now, correct me if I'm wrong, now people are talking about, oh, well, why don't you have a boyfriend? Why aren't you, you know, are there any prospects for marriage? And it's like, hold on. You never taught me how to date. You never taught me signs and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I was called fast. If I wanted to wear certain shit, it was to impress a boy, which ain't never been the case. I was too grown. Even if I wanted to wear my hair in a certain style, it was too grown. But now your punk ass is worried about if I have a boyfriend or if I'm, you know, if there are any prospects to be married. What the fuck do you mean? I don't like that shit. It's like parents, they teach their girls not to date. They literally belittle their girls and call them, you know, all these damn names and shit. But then when they get 24, 25, 26, 27, why aren't you dating? Why aren't you married? Are there any prospects? What? Ain't taught you shit about dating, ain't taught you nothing about men. But are there any prospects for marriage? This is to the older generation, because I know some people over 40 is watching me. How that work? I'm just supposed to just, oh yeah, hey, I met a good man and we're getting married, even though you never taught me how to date, never taught me shit about meeting men, never taught me nothing about nothing. But hey, I'm married, or I'm getting married. Here's my family, and yeah. I really want to know how that worked. Like, what's the what? This video, like I said, this video may piss some motherfuckers off, but I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Because I really want to know how that work. And then in my video, I also said, like, you know, women feel like, some women feel like if they are, you know, if you are 24 through 30, you're supposed to be married, you're supposed to have kids, you're supposed to take care of the household, you're supposed to cater to this man. And it's like, bro, I don't think and if you don't, and if you feel any other way, it's what? You don't want to get married? Because I literally told this woman to her face, I said, I don't know if I want to get married. I don't know. I don't know if I want kids. And she looked at me like, the fuck? That's how she looked at me. Especially when you haven't I haven't experienced nobody married. You know what I'm saying? I haven't come from a family of marriage. You get what I'm saying? My grandmother wasn't married. She was married, but I never knew my grandfather. My grandfather died before. Did he die before I was born? I don't remember him. I think I was born, but I think he died when I was like 1 or something like that. And they were divorced, so it's like I didn't grow up looking at marriage. My mom was never married. Aunties, I have one uncle that was married. No, I have 2 uncles that was married, but one of my uncles was in a what's it called, a domestic violence relationship. Like, she would, they would be in some shit. Police was always called. You know what I'm saying? And then I have one uncle that is still married, that, and that's it. That's it. You know what I'm saying? I don't come from a family of marriage. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, for people to, it's like for these same people to ask me, Kyla, like, when you getting married or when you having kids and all this other shit, it's like, bro, like, I don't know nothing about that. And there's also nothing that you could teach me, that you personally could teach me about that, because you didn't experience that. You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, when my mama tried to tell me about, like, relationships and shit like that, it's like I never experienced you in a happy relationship. So my thing is, I don't take advice from people that I don't want to be like. You get what I'm saying? So with that being said, it's like, the women in my family either ain't married or been divorced. So it's like, I don't want to take advice from none of y'all motherfuckers, for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? Same with the men. Men either been married or most of the men. So this, we're gonna go on to the men. The men, they got married, but the woman was horrible. uncles married horrible women. Some cousins married horrible women. My brother married horrible women. So it's like, So when these people ask me these questions, and these same people was like, oh, Kyla, you know, you ain't got no boyfriend, you ain't got no this, you ain't got no that. It's like, bro, like, I'm good. I'm literally good. It's like, I'm at the point in my life where it's like, I'm growing my businesses. I am, you know, trying to excel with my shit that I got going on. And that's about it. That's about it. But when you say you're comfortable with being single, it's an issue. It's an issue. Like, people really be like, people look at you like, what? Like, I know my mom, she'll be like, oh, you can't do that or you're gonna be single. Okay. Like, I am one of those people that is okay with being single. I'm okay with being single the rest of my life. I am okay with not settling with bullshit. You get what I'm saying? Because most of the people that I know that are married are going through bullshit. You're not happy. Marriage is a beautiful thing. Is it? Are you sure? Let me know, because I haven't experienced that happy, loving marriage. Y'all like my hair? I did some mini braids. I need to get some beads for the ends, but I haven't gone to the beauty supply store yet. I think I'm going either today or tomorrow. But yeah, this is what we got. I just put it in a bun. But yeah, you know, I haven't experienced that, you know, loving marriage from nobody in my family. But these same people, oh, Kyla, when you getting married? When you don't have a boyfriend, you don't have this, you don't have that. What? Huh? You know, especially my mom, it's like, bro, you never taught me how to date. I had no idea how to date. You know. And it's like, now that she tries to tell me about men, it's like, I don't really want advice from you, because like, you're single, you know. And I don't be trying to hurt her feelings, but it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna go to somebody, like, let's say I'm married, right? If I'm married, I'm not gonna go to another person whose marriage I know is deteriorating for advice on how to save mine. You wouldn't do that. I'm not gonna go to somebody, like, let's say I have a boyfriend or a girlfriend. I'm not gonna go to somebody who's always calling the police on their boyfriend. I don't think that's somebody I need advice from. You get what I'm saying? Like, it So this is for like my girlies, right? This is for my younger girlies. I'm 24. I'm single. I don't have a boyfriend. I don't even have a I don't have nothing. I ain't got nothing right now. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's okay. Like, if I get married, cool. But if not, I'm good. You get what I'm saying? Like, I feel like I'm gonna be that lit ass auntie, lit ass cousin, because I have a baby cousin. I feel like I'm gonna be that lit ass auntie that's just, you know, flying, traveling, and ain't never in the States. And I'm okay with it. I'm okay with being single. A lot of people in my family are not okay with being single, and I am. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm cool, I'm good. But when I say this, people look at me like I'm crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want a relationship. However, if it don't have, I'm not what's the word? If it happen, it happen. And if it don't, it don't. It's not gonna make or break me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be like, oh my God, I'm desperate. I'm not that desperate woman that's like, oh yeah, well, I'm just gonna settle for whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been dating. You know, I've tried it, and it's no. These men is treacherous out here. These women is treacherous out here. It's like, no, I'm good. Like, dudes can't even like do simple shit these days. Like, can't even open a simple car door. You know what I'm saying? Like, that is that's too much for them to do. And it's like, you can't even open my door. You can't even treat me like a lady. Like, what the fuck, nigga? I don't want, no, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? And then with dudes, this is on to the men. When you tell a man like what you're not gonna put up with, this is what I believe, right? When I tell a man what I'm not gonna put up with and what I'm not gonna deal with, and this is what always happens, right? When I tell a dude like what I'm not gonna put up with, what I'm not gonna deal with, and he does it again, they get surprised when I cut communication. You have a female that knows her worth. You know what I'm saying? You have someone that knows she's beautiful. You have someone that knows maybe the right person will come along someday. You get what I'm saying? You have a person that knows her worth. So it's like, why are you surprised that I'm walking away from your bullshit when I just told you I didn't like that? Like, if I tell you I don't like something and you continue to do it, do you really think I won't stay? Dudes be, is that the mailman? My bad, y'all. I'm expecting the package. That's why I have the door open, the screen door open. But it's like, dudes be very surprised when you walk away from their ass. They be like, what? Why'd you stop talking to me? Cause I thought it was over. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? Dating in 2022 is just not it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not it for real. Honestly, it's not all it's caked up to be, and I'm good. Like, I'm okay with being single at this point in my life. That's just, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Scar is healing. But you know, yeah, like, if you are, it's okay to be single. It's okay to be it's okay to not have children. It's okay to not be in a relationship. It's okay to not be married. Like, it's okay. Don't let these old ass motherfuckers like try to push that shit on you, because honestly, these motherfuckers ain't happy they damn selves. You know what I'm saying? Some of these people are not happy with their own marriage, but they just stay for the children. I hate a bitch like that too. I'm staying for my kids. You gonna be a punching bag, but you stand for or you know, I have nowhere else to go. You better figure it the fuck out. I have kids. I have nowhere else to go. Yeah. All right. Never. You know what I'm saying? Never would I ever. And I do want to say too, like, always, coming from past experience, always have your own money. Okay? Yeah. Always have your own money. Always have your own money. Because if you ever need to get away, you need to always make sure you straight first. You know what I'm saying? You know? And also I have not yet. It's I say dating is hard in 2022 because it's like, you know, people don't love you unconditionally anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like love now comes with conditions. Like because you can always somebody can always love you if you're doing exactly what they want, how they want you to do it. Somebody's always gonna love you, you know what I'm saying? But the tricky part is when I don't do what you want, how you want me to do it, are you still gonna love me, or are you gonna ghost me? Are you still gonna love me, or are you going to you know, just not talk to me? Are you gonna hold that against me? You know what I'm saying? That's the tricky part about these. And honestly, I'm gonna just say this too. Honestly, you know, these men in my generation, they have grown up with, you know, no men in the house. There's not a man in the house. You get what I'm saying? So it's like they don't know. They've watched their mom do everything for them, so they feel like that is what a woman is supposed to do as well. A lot of men really feel like you're supposed to go, well, this is okay, I'm not gonna say that because that's, you know, different type, that's different. Some people gonna feel, if so, a lot of men feel like you supposed to go 50-50 on shit, and it's like, what, sir? No. A lot of men feel like, you know, a lot of men, I don't even know what I'm trying to say, I don't even know how to put it, like men, I don't even know how to put it, like I really should have wrote some notes down, but this was on my noggin. You know what I'm saying? So I just decided to talk about it. But it's like, you a man, right? You're supposed to provide. A lot of men feel like they're not supposed to. Because they watch their mom struggle and they watch their mom do this and do that. And it's like, nah, my nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you marry, a lot of men don't even want to get married. You know what I'm saying? A lot of men just, I don't know, man. I don't even know what I'm trying to say, bro. Like, I don't, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, these men is different. These men are different. You get it? It's like they want you to be, I don't know. I don't know. It's just even hard to, like, find somebody to just date. It's very hard. Dating in your 20s in this generation is hard. The men be trash. The girls be trash. Everybody's trash. You know, nobody wants to seek therapy. Nobody wants to get people, everybody, okay, everybody's damaged. Nobody wants to get therapy. Nobody wants to get help. Everybody feels like they're good, and they really not. They have childhood trauma and all this trauma going on. And this is the thing, like, how the fuck do you expect women and men of my generation to, like, get married and do all this shit when we are emotionally scarred and have all this trauma, this childhood trauma and shit like that we gotta figure out. But now that we grown, why aren't you married? Bitch, what? What? I still have trauma from my grandmother and from my mom that I'm not, you know, that I have to sort through. You get what I'm saying? It was like, I don't know. I just think that shit is weird. I don't know. I feel like that shit is like very, very weird. Like, I have all this trauma. And most people might. You know what? I can't even blame the men. You gotta blame the parents or, you know, the guardians. Because, like, who raised you for real? You know what I'm saying? I be looking at some of these dudes and I be like, bro, like, who really raised you for real? Like, who raised you? But then I had to think about it. Okay, I come from a single parent household, right? My mom was always at work. You know what I'm saying? Always at work. Mind you, she did what she had to do. I praise her for that. Good. Okay. However, parents need to be at home. Somebody needs to be at home teaching your child. I'm not saying, you know, be a stay-at-home mom. That's not what I'm saying. But I feel like, you know, parents need to be more involved with their kids. You know what I'm saying? Because my mama, she used to come home, go to sleep. I was cooking dinner. You get what I'm saying? I was, you know, that was my job. So it's like parents need to interact with their kids and teach them shit. Because I don't really feel like I learned that much. Honestly. Especially not about men. Because I was always told, well, you need to be dating. You need to stay away from that. You need to stay away from that boy. You know? And I also feel like parents need to acknowledge their children's trauma and talk about that shit. Because there are some things that I have tried to talk to my mom about. Until this day, she'll be like, oh, I don't do that. Or I didn't do that. That didn't happen. And fuck talking to my granny, because she just gonna deny the shit too. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's some shit that kids went through, that my generation has gone through, that I don't know, bro. This older generation of parents is just trash. I'm sorry. Sorry, this older generation of parents is trash. It's trash. You know, so before I even think about dating or even trying to get in a serious relationship, I had to step back and be like, and like take care of that trauma. Because it's like, I don't want that shit to affect my relationship, because that shit will affect your relationship. I don't want that shit to affect my child. You know, I'm trying to break generational curses. There's some shit that my brother is doing that's like weird as fuck with his kids. And it's like, I don't want, no. That generational curses and all that shit stops there with them. Because I don't want to have a child and raise them how I was raised. I don't want to have a child and, you know, talk down about them. You know what I'm saying? Or, you know, yeah. And I'll be damned if my mama talks shit about my grandchild, about her grandchild. You know what I'm saying? Like my granny used to about me. I'm her grandchild. So it's like, there is some shit. We got a long way to go. We do. And I be talking to my brother about that shit all the time. I be talking to him. I be like, bro, like, the shit we used to go through, like the shit that like adults used to say to us. But you know, wonder why you don't call, wonder why you don't communicate, wonder why you ain't been down for a visit. But this is who we were raised by. Are the same people now wondering, like, hey, why don't you call? Why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? Why aren't you married? Why don't you have a boyfriend? Are you, you know? And then this is the thing too. Parents, they call you fast, they call you this and that when you're talking to a boy, but don't be gay. Don't talk to no girl. Huh? So it's like, I get in trouble when I talk to boys. I get called fast. You call me names. You talk about my outfits because, you know, you say I'm too grown or I'm trying to dress too grown for a boy. And then you get mad when I'm not the norm, so to speak. You get mad when I take interest into the same sex. How the fuck do that shit work? And, you know, I know there's no book to parenting, but no. 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 Ugh. But this video is already 30 minutes. If you want me to do a part 2, I definitely will. I want y'all to comment down below some things that y'all have gone through with y'all parents and grandparents. You get what I'm saying? You know, whether it's like narcissistic or whether it's, you know, your you know, mom talking shit about you, or whether it's you know, what have your encounters been like with your family? Because I would really like to know. I would really love to know. Or you can always DM me on Instagram, because we be having a ball on Instagram. DM me on Instagram. My Instagram is Kylie Latrice. And make sure you follow me on TikTok. My TikTok is Kylie Latrice as well. And I will see y'all in my next video, because I have more to say. I'm going to do a part 2. But I want y'all's opinion on my part 2. You get what I'm saying? And if you have made it to the end of this video, comment down below the tote bag, because I got a new tote bag, and I'm gonna do a I have an unboxing coming on this tote bag, and I have a what's in my tote bag coming, what's in my bag. I have that video coming as well. But I had to do this video, and I had to get it out there because I wanna spark up discussion. Okay, so yeah, comment down below the tote bag, just so I know that y'all fuck with me and that y'all rock with me. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.